I had the opportunity through the IE network to move to Hong Kong and join a Spanish bank. So I joined BBVA. Hong Kong is actually a very entrepreneurial city. A lot of people, even though they have a corporate job, they would have a business on the side. The most challenging part is the fact that it's very hard to attract and retain the right talents. In Hong Kong, there's basically no unemployment rate. And finding the right talents from the universities, it's very hard because you have to compete with the top consulting companies and investment banks. There's no room for companies that do not achieve very demanding results. I started my career as an engineer and a little bit in consulting right before I joined the MBA. During the MBA, probably I didn't even realize how important it would be to be able to handle different parts of how a company works. After the MBA, I shifted my career towards finance until in 2018 I moved to the startup world. It was the dream of my life, to have something that's created and designed the way I wanted. I felt like it was exactly the right moment for me to do that, and I met the right people. 2-3 years ago, together with a number of friends, we set up an investment company and we started investing in certain startups. In January 2018, together with 2 partners, I set up a company called Hex. Hex aims to be a leading custodian for institutions that want to operate in digital assets. So we provide the infrastructure for institutional investors and large corporations to operate with these assets. In the long term, I see myself to go back to Europe and run part of the business in Europe. You would make a lot of mistakes in your entrepreneurship life. It's not just having one idea, but it's about having the right idea at the right time and meeting the right people. Make mistakes, do it again, and then remember what has gone wrong to learn for the future. My daily life in Hong Kong is actually very intense. As an entrepreneur, you never know when you leave the office. But when I leave the office, usually we will go for drinks or dinner with obviously my wife, friends, colleagues, or potential clients. In the past few years, together with my wife, we are trying to become sommelier. With the dream one day to set up a wine production company back in Europe.